piece of cake, baby. Oh, that Moomba just danced on him. Get wrecked. Then they both laughed the same way. What the heck? Would I do a Final Fantasy VIII challenge run? I mean, not anytime soon. I haven't played the game in forever. I'm just trying to beat the game regularly. But maybe after I beat the game regularly and I get the Platinum Trophy, I might be down to do a Final Fantasy VIII challenge someday. I just don't know enough about the game right now. Don't hit my face. Stop grabbing my leg. Let me sleep. Laguna. Shut up. Laguna. 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 What? I don't understand. Laguna. 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 Laguna, Laguna. Laguna. Yo, sorry to keep you waiting. Zell, the weapons? Voila. Woohoo, alright. Oh my god, what even just happened? This game. What in the world? This game is so like anime sometimes, I swear. Rawr. This game. Alright, good to go. Is this a cell with the uncooperative prisoners? Yes, this is it. Please give them something to really complain about. Should we be picking on prisoners so soon after getting transferred here? Just be quiet and let me handle this. These are the prisoners. Lieutenant Biggs, Private Wedge. Biggs and Wedge? I feel so bad for Biggs and Wedge. Ah! So we meet again. Now we'll teach you the lesson we should have taught you earlier. I know it might seem cowardly to fight unarmed prisoners, but I hope you appreciate our position. Hey, it's a dog-eat-dog. They're fully armed, sir? What? How? Ah, heck with it. Let's go, Wedge. I was demoted because of you. I'm only a lieutenant now. I'll get my revenge. Ooh, Ronald Reagan. Give me some of that Reagan. Yeah, I know. It's actually like a pretty good prison. They take away their weapons. They put up an anti-magic field, even though apparently it's not working now. So I can use magic just fine. But, the one thing they don't do, they send in soldiers with, like, just a stick and that's it. Like, Zell had to do almost nothing to break out. He was just like, hey, guard! And then punched him in the stomach, and then there was no other guards around. Oh, is there actually a fit? Well, let's see. Let's use, Umbara. See if it actually does less damage. Yeah, it looked pretty weak. Ouch, they're always trouble. Oh, I don't know if Quistis has the right abilities on. I set her up with Squall, but I don't know if she has, like, the strength ups or not. It looks like she does, though, because she's doing a lot of damage. A lot more than everyone else. What? Why? How do you know which GF is which? I don't. Full disclosure, I have no idea who I'm using at any time. I did remember that Reckonsneck is brothers, but it's because there's two names. So I remember he was brothers. And I remember Cloud is Diabolos. And Carbuncle is Kubuncle, so that's easy. The rest of them, I don't remember. I'm just guessing. Oh, big smack. I'll use the Ronald. I don't know, I want to see Big Brother win. What's below Lieutenant? You've been demoted to janitor. Or something. How do I leave? Well, they came from over there. Whatever. Don't think you can just walk out. Ugh. Squall should be around here somewhere. You have any idea? Sir. Laguna. I don't know why, but I feel kind of lucky. Let's just go after them, okay? I'm feeling kind of lucky. What the? Warning, escapee alert. Monsters will be set loose on each floor. If the escapee refuses to surrender, you have permission to kill. The anti-magic field will be lifted. The security alarm. Wow, what a security. Some of the guys have escaped, so we're just gonna let monsters loose everywhere. Sounds reasonable. Should I just like... Why can't I go this way? What the heck? Should I just go upstairs or should I like check some of these rooms? How's it going, Uzbek? We're gonna build a wall. Yeah, I was sick on Friday, so we're doing it today instead. I'm still kind of sick, but I can at least talk, so. Friday, I sounded like a squeaky toy, so I didn't want to do the Let's Play. I didn't sound like a squeaky toy. I sounded like a dying squeaky toy. What's up, Pseudonym? Yeah, this game has one of my favorite soundtracks. The soundtrack in this game is marvelous. I sounded like an 80-year-old chain smoker. Alright. Is there still a wall here? It's so weird. This looks exactly like the other one. Alright, I'll search around the prison for a bit, because I feel like there's something here. And I think I just have to go up. Oh yeah, these guys. I think a lot of enemies have good steals in this game, but I don't have Mug yet. He's still learning it. He should be pretty close, but Mug takes 200, so it takes a while. Necrosis mod for Final Fantasy VIII. I feel like that'd be pretty rough. There's not as many ways to completely negate damage like there is in 7. Yep, we're almost there. Just get to yellow and spam limits and hope for the best. So this is my... No. This is above my floor. Who's this guy? How do I know? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm also a Balam Garden student. Oh, but I can't give you any info. I'm working for Galbadia right now. I'm not supposed to do this, but I wanted to see you all with my own eyes. Hey, you need any items? You'll have to pay for them, of course. Wow. Random guy with items. Wanna play some cards? Of course not. What a strange and talkative person. Yeah, I guess what you could do is you could farm high-level spells and then just try to blast everything. But you'd lose a lot of health farming the spells. So it'd kind of be a give and take. I don't know, it might be kind of interesting to try to figure out how to get through this game in a Necrosis run. I don't know enough about the game to to know if it'd be possible or not. I guess you could just play cards. Like, you could grind until you got card junction, or card refine, and then just... I can't go through that door. And then just play cards forever, and then just blast all the bosses. Yeah, I feel like it'd probably be possible. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like this game is maybe slightly longer than 7, at least in terms of, like, things you have to do. Like, 7's pretty long, but most of the time it's because people waste time doing other things. If you just blast through the game and only do the stuff you have to do, it's not as long. So I feel like... I feel like this game is slightly longer in terms of like how many bosses you have to fight to get to the end. So it might be a little tougher. But I don't know. I don't know enough about 8. Yes, I am a fake fan. I've never played 6, but I know the legacy that 6 has. The thing is, I grew up on NES and then quickly jumped to PS1. At the time that I started getting into video games, my family didn't have a lot of money, and so we didn't buy an SNES or Genesis or any of that. My stepbrother had a Genesis, but we had like no games for it. So I skipped from NES to PlayStation, so I went from like Zapper games like Duck Hunt straight into Final Fantasy VII. And so at that point I was like super Sony fan, and I just played like nothing but Sony games, and I never knew about like which one has 6 on it. What's the name of the PS1 Final Fantasy VI port? Is it Chronicles or Anthology? Anthology, okay. So I never knew about Anthology. So I played 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I just like kept going. I never went back to the old ones. And then when I realized how much of a amazing game 6 was, I decided that I wouldn't play it until I played it like as a Let's Play, because everyone would love to see me play 6 for the first time. So I decided like, okay, I'm not going to play 6 until we do it as like a Let's Play together. But then I decided like, hey, we should do all the Final Fantasies, and that turned into like, let's do a Let's Play of all the Final Fantasies together. But then I haven't had time to like put that together. And I started it back in college. I did Final Fantasy 1 and part of Final Fantasy 2, and then I got married and had a son and everything, and that disappeared. And so, but I'd love to go back to that. I'd love to start a Let's Play of every Final Fantasy and actually play through all of them, but we gotta like decide how we're excuse me, how we're gonna do it. We talked about it back in the Chrono Cross Let's Play. Talked about how we want to do it. It's just gonna take a really long time if we do it. If we actually do a Final Fantasy-a-thon and do all the games in a row. But I keep this formula where I play 4 hours on every Friday and then release 4 episodes every week. It'd just take forever, you know. It'd be years before we ever got to Final Fantasy VI. So, I don't know exactly how we're gonna do it. I'd love to hire like an editor, and then I could do like more and have more episodes up every week. I mean, I don't know. I've kind of gone back and forth on that, because I don't know if I'd want to release like 7 episodes a week or something, because no one would have enough time to watch it. I feel like the 4 episodes a week is pretty good. It's like enough where everyone can watch and not fall behind. But then like, if we do it that way and we start with Final Fantasy 1, it'll take forever till we get to Final Fantasy 6. So I don't know. I don't know how I want to do it. Part of me wants to just like go crazy and just like hire an editor and do like an episode every single day and stream like, you know, 7 hours a week of the Let's Play. I already stream, you know, how many hours a week? 36 hours a week, but 7 hours a week would be dedicated to the Let's Play, and then there'd be 7 episodes at, you know, throughout the week, so 1 episode every day. But I don't have the money to hire an editor to do that, so that's kind of moot at the moment. At least at the moment. Hopefully in the future I could do it, but at the moment I don't. So I don't know. I don't know how we want to do it. Part of me wants to just do it the way I've been doing it and do 4 episodes a week and just start with Final Fantasy 1. Yeah, it'll take forever to get to Final Fantasy 6, but we could just do them all in a row, and as long as you guys are patient to see 6, we could do Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could even keep going and do 7, 8, 9, 10. 7 and 8 would be weird because we just, you know, we always do 7 and then we just did 8. But I don't know. We'll have to decide what we want to do. And I have other marathons I want to do before I get to Final Fantasy marathon as well. So I don't know. We'll have to decide. One thing I could maybe do. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. If you guys have ideas on YouTube, you can comment and let me know what you'd like to see. But just keep in mind, like, everything comes with a good and a bad to it. Like, one thing I could do is I could finish 8, and then we could just like do 6 and just do it and just do a Let's Play of 6. And then I could continue doing everything else, and then eventually get to Final Fantasy-a-thon. But the issue with that is, then what's the point of even doing a Final Fantasy-a-thon? We have 9 already on the trophy list. We already have done 7 a million times. We're doing 8 now. Then we do 6. So what would be the point? Oh, and 12 is also on the trophy list, and we've already done the platinum for 10. So, like, what's the point of doing a Final Fantasy-a-thon at that point? We do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the rest would be games we've already played on stream fairly recently. So I just don't, like, I don't see a huge point of doing that. And then, you know, if we wait and do the Final Fantasy-a-thon later, then it's going to take forever to get to 6. And I don't know how exactly we do it. And then if I do 6 now, then I'm just gonna get everyone like, well, what about 4? Well, what about 3? Well, what about 1? Well, what about? And then it's just gonna become like, that's why I want to do Final Fantasy-a-thon, because then everyone gets to see what they want to see. But well, I don't care about, to be honest with you, I don't care about people that want to talk in chat for spoilers. We're not supposed to talk about spoilers regardless. The only spoilers you're allowed to talk about on the stream at any time is Final Fantasy VII. That's it. Like, even if we just played 6, you can talk about it while it's happening on screen, but then after that, don't talk about it, like, because people will still want to play it. So, like, I don't really care about that. If you want to talk about spoilers, just go on the Discord and just put spoiler tags. Then you can talk about spoilers as much as you want with the same community that hangs out here. But yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it. I might just do a 6 playthrough and just say, you know, let's just do 6. You know. But I don't know. We'll think about it. Right now, I have so much to play that I'm not worried about it. You know, we got 8 to do. you know, we got 8 to do. We got 9 on the trophy list. We got we already did 10. We're at 12's on the trophy list. We already did 15. We already did 13-3. And I think 13-2's on the trophy list too. 10-2's also on the trophy list. So like, I don't know. And I already have another marathon planned that isn't Final Fantasy-a-thon that I want to do. That's a huge marathon. That thing's cool looking. So, and then of course the remake is not that far away, and you know we're gonna drop everything and do the remake when it comes out. So I'm just not that like super, let's drop everything and do 6 right now. But I understand that a lot of people want to see it, so don't worry, like, it will happen. Like, don't worry about that. And, like, don't worry about telling me how good 6 is. I know how good 6 is. I've read a lot about how good 6 is. I used to date a girl back in high school who, Final Fantasy VI was like her life. I got to listen about it, like, every day. So I know how good 6 is. You don't have to tell me. Like, I do know it's like the most incredible game, possibly even better than 7 in terms of story. Like, it's an incredible game. I totally get it. I'm not missing out. I just haven't played it myself. How's it going, Wit? Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm still sick, but I sound better at least. How's it going, Reshi? We tried Tactics a while ago, and I guess it just wasn't, like, good timing. Like, I just wasn't really, like, feeling it. But I'd like to go back to it and try it again. I'm pretty picky with tactical RPGs, so if I don't, like, get excited about it right away, I get kind of bored. But I thought it was cool. I don't know. I guess I just didn't get into it right away. I want to try it again, though. See you, Reckless. We already did a Darksiders 2 playthrough, Triple D. That's been like the past couple weeks. We've been doing Darksiders 2. We just finished up the Platinum recently. Alright, I'm not finding much here. I have a feeling I have to go like way out of my way if I'm gonna find anything. I don't know why all these doors look like I can enter them, but I can't. At least I'm getting some good experience on these characters I don't use a lot, though. Yeah, I mean, the only reason I haven't done 6 yet is because I have so many other big ideas to get to first. I have a big marathon that I want to do that I know a lot of people are going to be excited about. Hollow Month is next month, and it's going to be a crazy Hollow Month. I can't wait for that. This guy is looking weird. Escape! Still got fresh legs, huh? I'll stay here. I don't want to die. By the way, want to play some cards? I'm so bored. I'll give you something if you win. But you don't get anything for free here. Give you a discount, though. How about 500 gil per game? What? I gotta pay this guy to play cards? Oh, yeah. You know I'm doing it. I'll pay. But you're gonna get wrecked. Ooh, he's got some gold cards. Some big gold cards. Bargain. Big play. And then, like, there's a bunch of other RPGs I want to play that are less popular. I'd much rather show off a unpopular game that I love rather than play the game that everyone wants. Like, I want to play the game that everyone wants me to play, but like, you know what I mean? Like, if I have a chance to show off a game that a lot of people don't know about, wow, he gave me a potion. What a guy. You know, I want to show off that game, and like, I've been wanting to do a Legend of Legaia playthrough forever because Legend of Legaia is a game that I'm really passionate about, that I feel like more people should know about because it's an incredible game. So, I want to give myself the opportunity to do a Legend of Legaia playthrough soon. And really be able to, like, sink into that game. And then there's just a lot of other games that people want to see. Like Grandia, and Shadow Hearts, and, like, all these games that people ask me, like, every day, hey, have you played this yet? Have you played this yet? So, yeah, it's just a lot that I want to do. And that's good, you know? Like, it's the stuff to play for forever. I'm definitely not complaining. I'm glad that we, like, pretty much have stuff, just a never-ending laundry list of stuff that we want to play. But that also means that some people are going to be sad because that one game they want to see me play, like Final Fantasy VI, will have to wait. But it's alright. Do not worry. We will play it. One day. It'll be great. Wait, I just tied. Dang it. Waste of 500 gil. Is there any game you'd like to see added to your trophy list? I actually have a list called My Wish List that's like off to the side. I haven't updated it in a while, but if you check out the page, there is a couple games in that wish list that you can add that I particularly want to play. That's why I put that there, because I get that question a lot. Hey, there's a box! That was random. Oh boy, a box! Yeah, it's kind of off to the side, so I'm not surprised you didn't notice it. Smack. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I feel so honored that so many people want to see me play so many different games. I think about all the super popular channels and all the super popular streamers that are stuck playing the same game over and over again because that's all their fans want to see. And meanwhile, I have a freaking laundry list just every day. Someone offers like a new, hey, you know, I'd love to see you play this game. And I'm super happy about that. I'm glad that I've garnered a community that like really wants to experience a lot of different things rather than just a single game. And you know, there's no problem in playing the same game. Don't get me wrong. I've pretty much started my channel on playing Final Fantasy VII and nothing else. Well, I shouldn't say that, but like, a lot of people only watch my channel for Final Fantasy VII, and that's a shame, but that's fine. It's totally okay. Even back when I was just doing Final Fantasy VII videos, I still had a couple videos that would come out that would be other things, because I've always wanted to garner, like, you know, different games, like variety on my channel, always, you know. And people that have been here for a long time understand that. I guess a lot of people that haven't been here for a while don't really understand the history of this channel, but I mean, long story short, when I started this channel, it was a Call of Duty channel because that was the only game I could record, and it was just something I was interested in at the time. And my Call of Duty videos got pretty popular because I was very good at Call of Duty. And then one day I decided to start making Final Fantasy VII videos, and all my Call of Duty fans were like, "What is this garbage? What is this game? This is like from 1940. What happened to your COD videos?" And I learned very quickly the way that YouTube works. I learned very quickly that that's the way the internet goes. You're either you're in two camps. Either one, you do what you want and no one watches you, or two, you do the cookie cutter, play the same game over and over again, and you might get people to watch you, you might not, but that's what you got to do to make the money. So I decided very early that I wasn't going to fall into that trap, and so I just kept making Final Fantasy VII videos. I made Call of Duty videos, but I also made Final Fantasy VII videos. And I lost like 10,000 subscribers, which back then was like all of my subscribers. I lost like everybody. Like, my videos went from getting, you know, and I wasn't super popular. I wasn't anywhere near the popularity that I am now. But some of my videos, like the glitch tutorial videos I would make, actually got pretty good views. I went from getting like thousands of views on those to like nothing, just like 10 people watching. I was okay with that because I wasn't making money off my videos. I was just doing it as a hobby. And I didn't need people to tell me, I didn't need people to be watching in order for me to feel like I was doing good. You know what I meant? Like, I just wanted to do what I felt was good for the couple people that really liked my show. And the people that were just watching just to get their Call of Duty fix, like, that's fine, but I don't need you to be, you know, a hardcore follower. You can just watch those Call of Duty videos and then move on. That's fine. So I kept doing my thing, just making the videos I wanted to make, and that went on for 9 years pretty much. Maybe more like 8 years of me just making videos for like 10 people, and then every once in a while making a video that got some more views, whether it be Call of Duty or whatever. If I felt like making it, I'd make it, but for the most part I just did what I wanted to do. We did, I mean, you can go back and look on our channel, we did everything there was to do. We made like machinima style videos, we did reviews, we did whatever we felt like we wanted to do, and we didn't worry about who was watching. We just worried about the few people that we knew that we liked. And so oh, there's a thing in there. That went on for like 8 years. Combat King. Oh, nice. Do I have to do anything else with that? Or do I just read it and that's it? Like, that's all I gotta do, right? Just read it. And yeah, like, I feel like I don't want to make people feel like they should do things that way, because if you get into YouTube or Twitch to make money, which you really shouldn't, but if that's your game, like you get into YouTube because you want to make money or you want to get famous or whatever, then doing what I did is not smart. Like, you're just not going to get anywhere. I didn't do it for the money or the views. I did it because it was a hobby that I wanted to do, and I met a lot of cool people doing it. You know, I had like 10 hardcore fans, but those 10 hardcore fans weren't hardcore fans. They were friends. There were people that I would play games with and enjoy good times with, and they would watch my videos because they appreciated what I did. That's the end of the road, Jack. So that was all I wanted from YouTube. I didn't want money or 7 bajillion views. I just wanted like a cool community. So I got what I wanted, and that was enough for me. And then fast forward 8 years of people saying stop making these Final Fantasy VII videos, make me more COD videos. And now Final Fantasy VII is what I'm known for, and it's where I get all my views. And it's like the staple of the channel. So, although I'd love to say like, guys, check it out, I'm proof that if you just do what you want to do for 8 years, eventually people will appreciate you for it. I don't know if that's necessarily true. You could probably go on YouTube and make, you know, I don't know, whatever your favorite game is. You could make like digital card battle you could make digital card battle videos for 9 years, and after 9 years people still might not care. But at least in my situation, it did pan out. One day people finally said, hey, check it out, this guy's doing what he wants to do, and that's pretty dope. And then an awesome community of people came together and said, let's make this guy some money, and now I get to do it as a living. But that was never the intention, and I don't think I ever would have gotten to where I was if it weren't for just a couple people.
I ain't gonna let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep down in Pumpkin Hill, I got to find my lost piece. I know that it's here, I can sense it in my feet. The great emerald's power allows me to feel.
Yo, Devil, thank you so much for the 3 months, my man. Enjoy your brand new blue materia badge. Came for the in-depth video, stayed for the general awesomeness of 4.8. Thanks, man. Yeah, a lot of people say that, and that's awesome. That's kind of the goal, I guess. Hey, Lord Leto, I'll answer that in a second. Let me get my thought out. So, like, here's the thing. A lot of people ask me, like, because I've quote-unquote made it, at least I get to do what I want to do for a living, and although I might not be one of the super-duper popular channels, I got what I want. I have a small knit, really cool community. I make enough money to support my family, and that's all I've ever, you know, that's a dream come true. So a lot of people ask me, like, how did you do it? I want to do this. Give me some tips and tricks. And I never know what to tell people, because for me, I have such a unique story. Like, I did not do it the way that anyone else did it. Like, I don't know a single person that did it the same way I did. I basically did exactly what you're not supposed to do. You know, I just did what I felt was good for, like, my closest fans and my closest friends. And, you know, I didn't do the whole do what's popular. I didn't do the whole put red circles in your thumbnail. I didn't do the whole put all capitals in your title. You know, I did basically everything you're not supposed to do. I didn't do, like, super popular games or try to, like, rip ads or put a bunch of tags in my videos or get sponsorships or, like, any of the stuff that you're supposed to do. So, you know, when people ask me, like, yo, I found the seeds. Why do they have, like, stuff to say? When people ask me, like, what they should do, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I know the tips and tricks to do it, but a lot of people say you shouldn't really. I mean, what I usually tell people is have a backup plan, honestly, because I've read so many stories of people that have tried to do what everyone does and make a Twitch channel and play Fortnite and put up crazy camera filters and make a bunch of videos with red circles in the thumbnail, and it just doesn't work out for them. And so I just tell, like, if people say, like, I want to do Twitch for a living, how should I do it? I usually tell them don't. And if they say, well, I'm going to do it anyways, I say, great, I have a backup plan. Because it's just like anything else. It's just like being a professional anything. You just, it's very rare that it happens. And like I said, I don't take it for granted, because for me, it shouldn't have happened at all. Like, I didn't do any of the stuff you're supposed to do. And it happened for me just because a small group of people said, like, hey, you know, we're going to make this happen for you. And so that's why I don't take any of this for granted. And that's why I try to get back to the community as much as I can. That's why I donate 10% of everything to a charity every month. Because I know that all this isn't mine. I know that this is all yours that you've created, that I'm just the guy bringing it. So, you know, I still try to be myself, and I still try to do what I want to do, because I personally feel like if I just do what people tell me to do, then I won't be happy doing it, and then you won't enjoy watching it. So I still try to make it my own show, but in all reality, it's your show. Like, it's all you. You know, you made this happen. Hey, I got mug. You know, I'm here until you guys decide I'm not here anymore, and I understand that completely. This is not, you know, oh wow, that's crazy. This is not, what I built was genuine, but it wasn't popular. You guys made it what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna shove myself down and say, like, I'm useless and didn't do anything. I certainly made a show that's genuine and fun to watch, but none of that was anything until you guys stepped in. It was just me playing games and, like, 5 people being like, hey, look, he's playing games. And then you took it and made it what it is. So, you know, I never take that for granted, and I understand that what I do is pretty different. So I keep that in mind when people ask me, like, hey, you know, what should I do to be a pro elite gamer? I usually try to tell them, like, you know, hey, hold on, like, I might not be the best person to ask, because I came from kind of a different type of zone here. Things were a little different for me, and I don't know if any streamer is right to ask that question, because everyone kind of has their own story. Some people just got lucky, and by lucky I don't mean like literally lucky, but I mean like they were just in the right place at the right time. You know, like a lot of people say, you know, Ninja, the big Fortnite streamer, the reason he got popular, he has the ability to have a good show, but what really got him there was that he was just simply really good at Fortnite right at the right time. Like, if he was really good at Fortnite before that point, it wouldn't have mattered, and if he was good at Fortnite after that point, it wouldn't have mattered. But he was right at the pinnacle time, the perfect time to be good. He was good, and so he just took advantage of that moment, and that's going to happen. That's happened with every popular game, you know. And so you just can't expect that to happen. So, you know, that's not a good example to look at and be like, oh, I could do that. And then there's other channels where they did the same thing as a lot of other people did, but they just happened to be the one to get famous, or they happened to be the one that was a little louder, or they happened to be the one to get their video out first, or they happened to be the one that had a little bit more of a crazy personality, or they happened to be the one that a Reddit thread was made of, or they happened to be the one that had something crazy happen and got on the news, or they happened to be the one that got hosted by some other channel that was big. And so it's just too hard to tell people, like, this is step 1, 2, and 3 that you need to do. I love to help people with their stream and tell them, like, you know, stuff they can do to make it better. But in terms of, like, you know, in terms of, like, how do I get viewers, or how do I, you know, play this particular game but get people to watch it, or what game should I play? It's like, I don't know. I usually just tell people, be themselves and have a backup plan. That's usually my two. Just be yourself, play the games you want to play, and have a backup plan. And do it for fun. Nobody should do YouTube or Twitch for money. They just should. Why is this guy just saying nothing? What? I feel like... thanks for the 200 bits, Advent. I feel like almost everyone that I've seen get popular are people that did it for fun first and then just happen to get popular. It's very rare that they like go into it to be popular and then that actually works out. It happens, but it seems pretty rare that that happens. Seems like most of the time people just do it because they want to do it and they want to have fun, and they just happen to be at the right place at the right time and they get popular. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know how I transitioned this conversation from my story to how to become popular on YouTube, but I guess I did, so here we are. Hey, I got a steel pipe. I think I need that. But yeah, long story short, my journey has been a weird one. And so I don't take any of it for granted. And, you know. Alright, I need to answer that question I was going to answer earlier. You ready? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I'm just gonna creep down the pumpkin hill. I got to find my little. I got a Wendigo card. I saved. Yo, Wit, thank you for the gifted sub to Osiris. Osiris, welcome back for the 3 months. Enjoy your blue materia badge. Okay, Lord Leto asked a while ago, have you considered doing a throwback Call of Duty stream? Yes and no. Like, if I want to play Call of Duty on stream, then I'll play it on stream. Like, that's kind of the way this channel goes. I have... So, Fridays I do a Let's Play for YouTube. I always have, I always will. I also a lot of times do Final Fantasy VII stuff on Fridays. Working on mods or whatever, you know, whatever. Then I have Trophy Quest, which is your guys' way to donate games that you want to see for me to play. And then I have speedruns in the mornings, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because a lot of people enjoy watching my speedruns. So those are like the 3 things that are always the thing, that are scheduled, that everyone can see. After that, I try to do what I want to do, so that I stay happy with the stream. And a lot of times that ends up being Trophy Quest, but trophies that I want to do, games that I want to play. And then I also do fan days and stuff where I play games that fans donate, and I also have marathons and all that. All that stuff happens here and there, but I always have those 3 things going so that I'm always doing stuff that people want to see and that people have donated for, and I'm never leaving anyone out, you know? But there are times that I just play games that I want to play. The thing is, though, see, when I started streaming for a living, I started having a hard time playing story-driven games off-stream. It's just one of those things, like, we usually play story-driven games for 9 hours a day. So after playing a story-driven game for 9 hours a day, I don't really want to, like, sit down and play more story-driven, or even just single-player experiences. Not really story-driven, but just single-player experiences off-stream. So a lot of times... This guy looks weird. Hey, you guys, I'm really bored. Want to play a card game with me? I'll give you something if you win. But I'll have to charge you for the game. How about 200 gil? Wow, these guys. They're all playing me. They know how much I love the card game. They're going to make me pay. So, long story short, after playing single-player experiences for 9 hours, a lot of times I don't want to play single-player experiences casually off-stream. Thank you for the 200 bits, ProView. Appreciate it. Good to see you are doing better, Death. I really like your point of view. Keep it up. You're the best. Thanks, man. So I usually end up playing multiplayer games offline. It's just something I do and something I enjoy. A lot of it also is that I like to play with my cousin a lot, off stream, and he likes multiplayer games. And obviously, we can't both play a single player game unless we play it like off stream together, but that doesn't work out very well. So a lot of times it ends up we play multiplayer games off stream. So I've just kind of gotten into this rhythm where I will usually play single player experiences on stream and then play multiplayer experiences off stream. And that's not always true. I do play multiplayer games on stream, and I do play single player games off stream. But for the most part, I've gotten into this kind of rhythm where I like to play single player games on stream and multiplayer games off stream. And so that just so happens to correspond with Call of Duty. I don't really play Call of Duty ever on stream because it's a multiplayer game and I just prefer to play it off stream. And then also the fact that a lot of people that happen to be in my stream aren't big fans of Call of Duty, and I haven't been a big fan of Call of Duty for a while, and so it just hasn't really matched up to where it's like, hey, let's play Call of Duty today. That doesn't mean I never will, and that doesn't mean that I have anything against doing it. I just haven't. The one big exception to that is Call of Duty Zombies. A lot of people probably don't know this because you probably watch my YouTube videos of Let's Plays of games that are RPGs, and you might come to a stream or two, but you probably don't like have me as a friend on PlayStation or something and see what games I play. But I play a lot of Call of Duty Zombies. I have for the past a lot of years. Ever since War to War was a game, I've played Zombies pretty heavily. It's been like my one, go-to game that I play pretty often. So it's been kind of like a thing that I've played, religiously throughout all the different releases of the Black Ops games. And that's something that I would love to bring to the stream at some point. I don't know when, and I don't know in what capacity. But I'd love to one day play it on stream. I've worked very hard at being, learning all the maps like inside and out and being able to play them all solo, which is something that a lot of people don't do. And so I'd love to show off that experience on stream one day. But I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know if it's going to be like in marathon way, or maybe just I'll do it for Hollow Month one year, or because I can't really do it for like Trophy Quest or a Let's Play. And I could just play it randomly, but the games are so like organized and long that I feel like playing it randomly would be kind of weird. So I feel like I should make some kind of event out of it. But I don't know. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't come up with anything yet. I might do it for like a Hollow Month one year, or I might make like a marathon out of it. Those are my two ideas right now. But that's something I'd love to bring to the stream someday. As for just playing like Call of Duty online, I don't think I'll ever really do that on stream. It just hasn't really been anything I've enjoyed, even casually. I'm kind of out of the multiplayer scene. I have been for a long time. So I don't know. That's probably not going to be anything I do on stream, at least not for a long time. If I happen to really enjoy the new Call of Duty coming out, maybe I'll play it on stream once or twice, but I doubt it. I played the beta and I'm kind of like, eh. So, eh. But we'll see. If you want to see like a shout out to my old Call of Duty 4 days, I'd totally be down to do like a Call of Duty 4 stream one day, just to be like, this is what I used to play. Show off my old MLG Pro Gamer Elite. But other than that, I wouldn't make a whole series out of it or anything. Laguna! Shoot, the hatch is closed. Doesn't look like there's any more cells above. Okay. What's up, guys? Something there? Thanks. We made it. Well, I checked like everywhere and I didn't really find anything, so. How do I feel about the junction system? I like the junction system. I think it's fun, but I also think it's incredibly broken. So I don't know. I think maybe they could have done it a little better, but I enjoy doing it. Like, playing through the game casually, the junction system's really fun. Who here would pitch in on Patreon to get Vandal Hearts Let's Play? If you want a certain Let's Play, just let me know. Like, if there's a game that you want to see me play, just like email me and be like, dude, I'd love to see this Let's Play. And I'll always take into consideration. And then if it's something that you want to like pay for, we can always talk about it. Right now, I have a lot of different ways for you to pay for me to play specific games. I try to have a lot of different options so that everyone's happy with what's there. There's the Patreon where you can get an hour or 2 hours of stream control where you can make me play a specific game. There's a trophy quest where you can donate to have me play an entire game and get the entire platinum on stream. And then there's also fan days where you can donate a game and I'll play it on stream for a certain amount of time. So there's a lot of different options. In terms of Let's Plays, I don't let anyone donate for me to do a Let's Play because the Let's Plays I've kind of been doing in an order of like what the fans want. So like whatever I feel like people want to see played, I try to do that next, with the exception of Final Fantasy VI because I've been trying to play in that for a long time as part of the marathon because I know that's one that a lot of people want me to see me play. But everything else, I try to do like, you know, what it feels like people want to see. So I don't let people donate towards that, but if there's ever like a specific game you want to see a Let's Play of, just like message me, be like, hey, I was thinking about this, and you know, that way I know.